Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Now, you may be asking yourself, why don't I have any armor? Well, you see, that's because earlier, I spent the better part of like 2 hours running 9,000 blocks behind me to go to a nether portal so I could get laser rods and get Eyes of Ender. So, that's where we're at. That is where we're at. Let me just double check something. Okay. Never mind. We're good. I don't think you guys want to know how long that took. I spent all of last night doing it. I ran 9,000 blocks back because I ran around in the nether. I found a nether fortress and I was like, okay, let me slap down a return portal 9,000 blocks away from our base. So I spent yesterday running back over here, and then earlier today I ran all the way back over there, went into the nether fortress, got blazes, and now we're here. And I'm wiped after doing all that. I can't lie. So I figured today we'll just do a chill little stream. How am I gonna get down here? No, I don't have my water bucket on me. Ouch. Oh yeah, and I looted a ruined portal on the way. Now our boy is a little more dripped out. So I figure today we'll just chill. We'll mine out more area. I gotta remember what chest I put all my gear in before I left. Also, shocking tip that I don't know if you guys knew. Going to the nether with no armor and just a shield and a diamond sword, along with a really dumb idea, you know, it doesn't work that well. It really doesn't work that well. Shockingly enough. I gotta remember what chest I put all my gear into, because I don't remember. I don't remember where I put my armor and stuff. Okay, one of these is the one that is to this one, and the other one's to the nether. Okay, this one. Keep this one over here, I guess. Okay, what did I do with my gear? I'm at a loss now. I don't know what I did with it. Up here, maybe? No. Okay. I don't know where my stuff is. Here, maybe? That's because I left it over here. Okay. Alright, I'm at a loss. Where is my stuff? I left it here because I didn't want to just in case I died, I didn't want to bring it. I was planning on going to the nether with, like, iron armor, but I kind of forgot to actually, like, make armor. Oh, that's right, I put it on here. Ooh, okay. My inventory is a mess. Oh no, look at that, my finger slipped. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, my finger slipped. Oh, it's just a tragedy. Look at that, beautifully sorted. Beautifully sorted. I also got bamboo on the way back. Did I not have a diamond pick? Thought I had one. No, it wasn't that one. Oh, yep. That's right. Do I combine these? I think I don't. I think... Yeah, no. Alright, well, not my intended start to this, but... Oh well. We are gonna just sit at the skeleton farm for a minute so I can get level 30 and then just get a maxed out enchant on the shovel. Considering I've kinda got like so much more dirt to mine. I've mined 12.3 thousand dirt, placed it 3,465 or 63 times, and picked up 21,598. And that is the biggest statistic I have on here. I imagine by the time I'm done with my build, the amount broken will probably be somewhere in the 100,000 range, and then holy mobs, bro. Holy mobs. Anyway. If only I remember to put, you know, a torch or two down here every now and again. I keep forgetting to make torches, so. I'm a very forgetful person, alright? Your plans got canceled? Nice. Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I can't tell if you're happy about that or sad about that. I'm defo happy again. Okay, nice. Alright. Yeah, well, I was initially gonna just immediately jump into working on the dock some more, but Barley's too lazy to move it. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, I was gonna start working on the dock immediately, but I kind of need to make a better shovel. I might either combine the two. Actually, I can't because it's gotten too expensive. Because at a certain point, the enchants just get too expensive to really justify. Like it wants like 26 levels for me to combine both of them, and I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna make a new one and then fully enchant it with a level 30. Yeah. Though at a certain point, though, the anvil does tell you it's straight up just too expensive to repair. But we're close to level 30, so I think we'll just chill here for a minute. I don't have anything to show you, but like how we got like where we're at right now because I just went all the way down here. But I spent yesterday almost 2 hours in the nether, found a nether fortress, made a return portal. I was 9,000 blocks away from our base, So I had to run all the way back to our base today. Or, no, last night. And then I woke up today, ran the 9,000 blocks again on a horse, on our horse, and got blaze rods and got eyes of ender. So we're moving forward, but to be completely honest, I really don't want to do anything related to the end right now because I do actually have to do a bunch of preparation, and that's more of a off stream, like just it will literally just be me sitting here with like my diamond armor, waiting, and I'll fully enchant. I imagine we'll probably get villagers in the next episode. Yeah, it is kind of a lot of work. I got really unlucky though. The nearest one to me, and yeah, like I said, it ended up being 9,000 blocks away from our base. I was running everywhere in the nether. I just could not find one until eventually I did. Like, it was nowhere near our nether portal. It was thousands of blocks away in the nether. But, oh well. I mean, we got it done now. I imagine this episode... The episode should be out by, like, tomorrow? Yeah, it is what it is, yeah. The episode should be out hopefully by tomorrow, though I do have a doctor's appointment, so it'll probably be around 3 o'clock my time, which is like tomorrow. Well, let's see. If it's 3 o'clock for me when I put it out, or maybe a hair earlier, it'd be like 10 for you on Friday? Or tomorrow for you, I guess. Because, like, I almost have it done. I just gotta sit here and do the whole replay mod stuff and gather together my footage. But I could be wrong. I mean, I still got the dock stuff to do, so. I'll probably mine that out a bit more, and then we could probably expand it a little bit. Kind of want to get a path going, but I'm not exactly sure. Because my idea is... Well, we're just AFKing, it doesn't matter. Because we have this right here, and this looks nice. I don't... Anyway. I'm imagining... I mean, I'll smooth this section out, because I don't really want to keep that, but... We'll have the dock, but then, like, behind it, there'll be, like, a nice little, like, stone pathway, and then maybe, like, little stalls of, like, a fish market or something. Or, like, you know, maybe a lumber mill here and a lumber mill there kind of thing. Yeah. Because it would kind of make sense if there was, like, merchant stalls and stuff. I don't think that's enough. But, yeah, no, I mean, you got that to do, and then that'll go in, and then that'll be the episode. And then we'll deal with villagers before we go to the end, I guess. So the way I see it, the sooner I can get to the end is the sooner I can get an elytra, but also the sooner I can kill the wither. Which I just realized I'll have to go back and go kill a bunch of wither skeletons, which... oh well. But anyway, because I can kill it. I just want it for haste too. I don't care about getting more than one, really. Um, yeah, no. But there's a way you can spawn the wither in the end, like underneath the return portal. Yeah, it would make progress a lot faster. Yeah. But yeah, there's a way you can put it under the return portal in the end where as long as you just hit the wither periodically, it'll just suffocate to death. And then you get the star. Is it a little is it kind of a cheese method? Yeah, a little bit. But like the sooner I can get to actually grinding out my base, the better. This should be enough. This isn't my sweeping edge sword. I don't know where I put it. Pretty sure it's in that barrel. I just forgot to grab it. Hey, if it works, it's fair game. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's up to people's preferences, really. Um, no, there's more XP than that. Come on, I wasn't born yesterday. No, that was only 28. I know. Uh, I've been making an effort to try to keep the enchanted ones and then get rid of the ones that aren't, because if I get a little lucky, I could combine them in the right order in an anvil to get like a power 4, power 5. Uh, the problem that I have is occasionally they land in the perfect spot and then they get there. But the problem I was having is that they landed on this one, they were still technically touching this block and it'd still cram. And eventually they'll fall down, but look, is it slightly inefficient? Yes, but like after AFKing it like I did yesterday, I AFK'd it for like a half hour. At that point, there's so many actually down in the killing chamber spot and not up here, it really doesn't matter. And it's not like they're causing lag, because as soon as I run off like a little bit to go work on my dock, they're just gonna despawn. So it's not like it matters. Partially inefficient, but it doesn't. Yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, I don't know what I did with my sleeping edge sword. Actually, I bet you I know what's in it. I bet you I know where it's at. It's probably right in here. Except I don't have that thing with UI utils in it. is it? Ah, there we are. I don't know. There's a thing in there that yeah, no, it's probably in here to be honest. Because I made a sword that I brought with. Actually I didn't bring it with. Wait, I really hope it's in that barrel. I really hope I didn't. No, I didn't bring it because I. Yeah, no, wait. I might have. I don't know. I don't know. You gotta remember, yesterday I'd been at it for like 4 hours. I might have brought it all the way 9,000 blocks out. I'm hoping I didn't. Actually, no, I would have noticed. Trying to think. Trying to think back. None. I hope not. I'm about 80% sure I didn't. Wait, can you... Hold on. Guys, can you hear game audio? I can hear... Okay. Well, because I was on one of my VODs from like a few days ago, and I noticed that you could hear like double, and I realized I had a game capture source that, or yeah, or whatever, that was already capturing audio from game, and that I had something else capturing desktop audio. Well, it's the same thing. I had it doubled. I had the audio doubled without realizing it. I had two sources capturing the same audio. I fixed it in streaming and recording, so yeah. I just looked and I just messed with the tracks a little bit, and I was like, oh, I've got two audio sources capturing the same thing. Oh, I don't want to. Okay, well. Oh, that's the problem. Oh well. Aha! Yeah, see? That's the only downside, is I can't put a carpet there, because then it'll get rid of these bottom ones. The bottom vines. So. Yeah, if I put a carpet down there, it gets rid of the vines. So that's kind of the trade-off, is I have to kind of break that slab every now and again. But it's not a big deal. Let's see. Yeah, we might play MCC Island after a little bit. Just realizing how rough the path to this one is. A lot of twists and turns. Yeah. And the ironic part is like I've literally got magma cube or magma blocks and soul sand, and I just haven't bothered to make an elevator yet. And I don't even think it's that far to kelp. Oh yeah, I also found out I had more leather and whatnot, so we have the little top parts. I don't have the lapis. Oh my god. Huh, great. On today's episode of What Chest Did I Put It In? Oh, hey, there it is. Okay, nice. Just a little scared. You know, yeah, sure. Wait. If I put the cheap one in first... Oh, but it would be efficiency 5, though. I mean... There's not really a point, you know what I mean? Because efficiency 4 already... Like, if we go right here... Like, it already insta-mines. So... I don't... I don't think there's a point. Yeah, because, like... Yeah, I feel like it has more to do with, like... Soul Sand or Soul Soil. Which, even then, I think it would insta-mine that as well, so... Yeah, there's no point. Alright. Is it a flex? Yeah, absolutely. I do need to do the other side to this, but... Oh, wait, nope. Don't go. I don't need that. Yeah, they are the same. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I do want to round this off, finally. Yeah, because we're going to hit a massive roadblock soon of only being able to... Like, we're going to have all this stone that we need to mine. Hey, hold on. Weird. Okay. I don't think it's a good idea to put all your lapis in the dirt chest collection. Probably forget about it. Yeah, I might. But I end up running around checking every chest for something anyway, so I probably will find it again anyway. I'll probably find it again whenever I have to look for something and then be like, oh, there's my lapis. There will be a storage system eventually, but they are pretty expensive. The repeaters aren't even that expensive. It's mainly the hoppers and the comparators, and all that redstone adds up after a while. Oh. I do actually kind of gotta be careful. I gotta like leave one bed as my spawn point, because I noticed like when I was leaving the Nether that one time the other day before I found a fortress, I just gave up and I was like, alright, let me just jump into some lava. I ended up spawning at world spawn, completely forgetting that I never set my spawn at my home bed. So I had to run a few hundred blocks. Well, it was more, it was actually like 1,000. Yeah, I make dumb decisions constantly on this game. I never... This could stay at this point, I don't care. I don't know if I can properly explain how it felt finally finding that nether fortress though. Oh my. Literally felt like a giant weight because I was worried about if it was going to take too long to the point where it was like genuinely going to affect the upload. I was sitting here, I was like, oh god, this is going to take like a week. But it's finally done. I can finally start moving forward. Because the only reason it was annoying me so much is because the nether is basically like my... My pro just felt really free. Yeah. It kind of did, honestly, because the nether... I was just worried about it so much because it was like... It's the one thing keeping me from really progressing. And now it's kind of smooth sailing. I just have to deal with some villagers and stuff and do a little bit of preparation work before moving to the end and doing all that. I do need to get a villager, at least a mending villager, very soon. I might get mending, it would be a lot easier. But I probably won't actually put mending on any of my stuff until I get, but well, actually, it should be pretty soon, because like when I get to the end, I'm gonna make an Enderman farm most likely. Those are pretty easy to make. It's just I'm gonna need a bunch of water. As soon as I get the Enderman farm done, it'll be so much XP. Sounds like a nice plan. Yeah. It should make everything pretty easy because once I stop having to worry about my tools almost breaking and I can just fly to the end, it'll be very smooth sailing. How's the music, by the way? Is it too loud? I don't think I asked that yet. Because I know that sometimes I have it, like, absolutely dialed in, and then other times it, like, drowns me out. Music? Oh no. Oh no. What do you mean? Oh no. Let's see if I can resolve this real quick. How about now? Hold on, it's about to play another song. Wasn't the best timing for that. Really? Did I accidentally get rid of its track? I don't feel like I accidentally... That's there. Huh. How the hell did I... Wow, okay. Move this over here to main screen so I can see what I'm doing. What about... I assigned it to track free, maybe. Maybe. If that doesn't fix it, I low-key don't. I'm not gonna bother. I'll just do it after stream if that doesn't fix it. That's supposed to read... Because it's supposed to go from Spotify Premium and it's supposed to... Or just Spotify. Like, it's supposed to hit Spotify and it's supposed to pick it up and put it on here, but... Weird. Huh. Well, that's odd. I don't know if you can hear it anymore, but I doubt it. It's odd, yeah. What's this? This is a random media source. Oh, that's from my... Well, this is a really... monkey brain way of doing it, but what if I just assign it to every track? How about that? This is just too low. Oh, I hear it. No way that fixes it, right? Oh my god. Wow. That, I literally just put it on every track. So like, instead of having it on track, well, yeah, that's because the, oh, whoops, because I accidentally closed Spotify. Whoops. I went to minimize it, I accidentally closed it. Anyway, there we go. All I did, literally all I did was just go full, like, monkey mode and just put it on every track instead of just having it on one. I just moved it to every track, and for some reason that works. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it worked. Exactly. Like, I don't question these things. Don't ask me, man. I just work here. Okay, well, now that you can actually hear it, though, is it too loud? Okay, it's not too loud. Alright. It's fine for now, I think. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we just don't mess with it. Maybe we just leave it for a bit. Who knows? If it ain't broken, I don't think I should try to fix it. As my programming major friend says, if it works and doesn't break anything else, don't touch it. Yeah, exactly. I feel that. I've been there. I never really got heavy into programming. I tried. But the best I could ever accomplish was getting it to open an application like Spotify and play a song. That's about as far as I could get when it came to learning programming. Yeah, it's gibberish. Like, my brother, he's pretty good at it, like, but, you know, he'll try to explain something. He's like, oh yeah, it's simple, you just gotta do this. And it's like, I am so lost. Like, I can barely figure out how to get Python to work. And that's supposed to be the easiest one. Oh, my brother is explaining me how his code worked, and I was just like, yeah, I know. They'll go on and they're just like, yeah, it's actually pretty simple, da 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 da, and it's like, dude, I've checked out like 5 minutes ago. Like I checked out after like the first sentence. I still think it's cool, like it's pretty fascinating, it's just, I think it's genuinely just for certain kinds of people. It takes a certain kind of person to like systematically be able to look at everything and understand just exactly what they need to progress on that. I'm far too lazy. Yeah, I tried learning it because I wanted to do like stupid stuff, because it was like I remember I stayed, like I was working on a dumb little project where it was coded in Java though, so I was really in no man's land. Like I have no clue how to code Java, but like JavaScript, but it was an API for like the weather, and then if like you clicked like a more button or whatever, or like a really hidden button on the API, it would like pull up a YouTube video and rickroll them. It was a really dumb project. I don't know why I ever thought it was just really funny to me. I got it to work at some point. It was just really funny to me. We're gonna need more chests at some point. I mean, I had a couple other things where, like, with my brother's help, I figured out how to. I had to try to learn for research I was doing back then, and I really couldn't understand. I had to pay my friend to make it work. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I had this one where it would you could like you would run it and it would run like a bunch of IP info, like about you, like a bunch of information about the network that I was on. So my home IP, obviously. And it would show me like info, like what apps were connected, what what they were doing. Though I realized, I was like, okay, well this is only really gonna do anything for me. Like, I can't do this on anything else but my network, and all through they were all through legitimate practices. No laws were broken. I feel like that's an important disclaimer to put out there. No, it like you can do it on your home network. It's just when you start doing. The thing about information online is a lot of it's perfectly fine to look at. It's just what you do with it is where the problems arise. That's where the problems come from. Am I tripping, or was there not just a... Oh yeah, it was fun. Like, for a while, the school that I went to, I ended up helping, what was it? I'm trying to remember how I met this dude. He was the IT tech at my school, and I had to like, I was helping him out by like hauling like old bookshelves out of his room. And we ended up talking about Star Wars, and then we ended up talking about cybersecurity stuff, and I was like, yo, this dude's pretty cool. I was like, hey, I just threw it out in the dark. I was just like, hey, how about I help you out? Help you out around the IT room and help you with repairing stuff. And he was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I ended up doing that my senior year. It's actually really fun. I ended up getting like credited hours or something from doing that, which I didn't even realize I could do. I wasn't doing it for that, but he was like, hey, you know, he's like, I could give you guys like credited hours for helping out here. He was like, do you want to? I was like, well, I don't see why not. If it looks good on a resume, if it helps out, sure, why not? Oh yeah, no, he was a super chill dude. Huge Star Wars nerd too. I think that's the reason him and my brother and me got along really well, because he was a Star Wars nerd. But yeah, I mean, although I don't understand programming and stuff, I mean, I know how to fix stuff though, so there's that. I helped fix a lot of laptops. Let me tell you, man, some of the ways that those kids would break laptops was very interesting. I'm a bit of an awkward human, so talking to my seniors do be kind of scared. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like meeting new people, but I noticed like a Star Wars thing on there, and I was like, alright, well, this is kind of awkward. Nobody's saying anything. Like, hey man, you into Star Wars? It's like the weakest question ever. I was like, yeah man. I was like, hell yeah. I suck at making small talk too, it's fun. Oh yes, the strong urge to escape awkward silence. Yeah, the awkward silence is enough to make an introvert say something. You know it's bad. But yeah, I ended up helping him out repairing a bunch of laptops that year. It was very interesting. I mean, one laptop came in, it was of course, you know, it was a high school, so it's all, you know, Chromebooks or ThinkPads from like 2015. So one of them came in with a bite mark in the corner. Weirdest thing I had ever seen. It came in from the elementary school. That one was from the high school. The high school one, there was a high school one that somebody had just straight up jammed a pencil lead into, and so there was like a whole section just completely like messed up from like a pencil. But yeah, no, it came from the elementary school. I just want to know, even for a child, that's really weird. What made them feel the urge to just chomp down on that thing? I don't know what gave the child the urge to bite a Chromebook. I mean, yeah, no, it was dented. Like, the screen was dented, so I mean, yeah. I think that's a lot of things that people forget. Kids are surprisingly strong, dude. There's nothing about it makes sense. Yeah, I never want to. Yeah, no. But yeah, it was a bunch of random stuff like that. Like, it would come in, Like, stuff like that would come in, and then like the IT dude would come over. He'd be like, "Yo, you gotta see this." I was like, "Alright, how bad is it?" He's like, "Take a look at this." It's just something new every day, I swear. I just didn't know those Chromebooks could be broken in so many random ways. Oh yeah, it was like a game, bro. You just like gather around, like just looking at how. That was always the biggest question we always thought to ourselves, just how? How and why? But yeah, it was never a dull moment, really. Never a dull moment. Tell you what. Well, I'm breaking free and this thing is already almost broke again. I wonder if this would be too expensive to take like 2 diamonds to and see. Yeah, human beings can be so. Yeah, they could. Honestly, yeah. Tell you. Just waiting patiently at my door, bro. You don't have anything I can't grab. I would much rather go look for ice. Free leads, let's go! Awesome, we got free leads. And leather. That's like all I see the Wandering Trader as. Like, unless the Wandering Trader genuinely has something, like, if he had, like, Pale Oak, like, maybe I might consider keeping him around. But he doesn't, you know? And, like, I'm pretty sure if I go, like, 1,000 blocks, I could find packed ice. Bro is asking for it, you walk to your door. Yeah, I mean, jeez, man. They're getting more bold, I swear. Oh. You know, I really need to get my food situated. I don't mind gnawing down on bread, but you know, I have cows. I was thinking maybe I just make like a cow farm. Probably couldn't hurt to make a cow farm at some point. I will low-key miss a dirt chest when you finally arrange your storage system. Oh no. I'm not gonna filter dirt, come on. I'm not that rich. It's gonna be for important stuff. Oh, I imagine there will be a dirt chest at some point. But... what's the dirt chest? No, they're not gone, it's just I'm gonna... probably gonna keep them where they're at. I'm probably not gonna move them. And that thing's gonna stay probably like 20 episodes from now. They're probably gonna stay, I'm gonna be honest. They're gonna stay until I'm done. Because you gotta remember, I gotta terraform this whole area. Well, terraform is kind of a like a loose description of it. When I say terraform, I don't mean like I'm gonna like make a giant mountain. I mean like I'm just gonna like flatten this and then make a nice gradual kind of like street thing. Forgot to check. I knew that was going to happen at some point. Wait, you don't have cows already? Might as well feed some. Yeah, well, I had cows. I still do. They're sitting right here. And I got a sheep. And a pig. And another sheep. I've got quite a lot of farm animals, but... yeah, I need to feed them and expand them. There is like a cow farm thing where it's like... I just have to get a few in, breed them up quite a bit, and every now and again, and then when the baby grows up, it... well, actually, you know... it really doesn't sound that great saying it out loud. I'll just say that the cow farm involves lava. I think you can draw the blanks after that. Yeah, it's funny, like, this is where you explain like a Minecraft farm to someone and you're like, huh, you know, this really sounds kind of messed up when you say it out loud. I was trying to... yeah, it really does. It kind of does, honestly. Yeah, hold on. Let's reserve a little bit of this. Let's reserve this stack. That I will totally remember is in there. I will definitely remember that there is a half a stack in that chest in particular. I will definitely remember. Yes, 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 yes. Ah, that's what I was gonna do. What? One thing. I might as well use free. I mean, why not? Is this a waste of diamonds? Yeah, kinda. It's fine. I'm gonna have to go mine a bunch of diamonds anyway to get new armor. Or, well, to make a new pickaxe. So as long as I'm left with free, I'll be fine, because if I can hold out on this armor until I get mending, like a mending villager, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But it should be alright. I don't know. I play Minecraft in a very weird way. I just find villagers very annoying. I like to put them off. It also doesn't help that I'm a very procrastinating person to begin with, so... Wait, where's this? Oh, it can't go... Here, just go here. see because it's. Oh, wait, no, that's gonna. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, yeah, yeah, it is. I like it. I'm not usually like a huge lo-fi person, but I figured I was like, until I can find like a playlist where I can play like actual, well, music, you know what I mean? Like, with actual vocals, I have to like try to find remixes, but that's just a pain. I'm trying to see if I could like find, like a safe one for streamers that I could use that has like actual songs with just like instrumental versions and stuff, but no such luck so far. I do actively listen to lo-fi either, but at night. Oh, I don't actively listen to, yeah. Yeah, no, it's nice. That's why, like, this right now is, like, the most I listen to it. Really. I mean, this is the most I've listened to lo-fi in ages. Like, it's good, I just can't listen to it all the time. Which is funny considering I listen to more. I don't like listening to lo-fi all the time, but yet I listen to metal all the time. I listen to heavy metal all the time, which is pretty ironic. Yeah. Yep. Streamer's a metalhead. Who would have thought? Yeah. I mean, I was raised around it. That and classic rock, so it's like been around it all the time. And the funny thing is, there's a lot of people would fall asleep to this, but I could fall asleep to heavy metal. Actually, I have a couple times. Yeah, I know, and you explain that to people, and some people would just look at you and go, "You're crazy." Yeah, exactly. I got drowsy in my class, and my friends are like, "What are you listening to?" And I just replied, "Deftones." Yeah, look, you same. Or it's like I'm doing a chore around the house. It's just like, it's just like the most basic task. You're doing the dishes, and it's just like you got like the heaviest metal playing ever in the background. I remember one time I was in shop class, I think it was senior year, and I had to like, my family hates it when I listen to metal, it's too loud apparently. Yeah, a lot of people have that sentiment, which I don't get it, but then again, it's just not some people's things, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I remember one time in shop class I had to stain this like the sign that we were making for our school, and all I'm doing is just like dipping a rag in wood stain and like just putting it on the sign, and I'm just listening to heavy metal the whole time. Get you in the zone. My dad's to blame for that though. Oh yeah, no, it was nice. I was zoned in. My dad's the reason I'm a metalhead. But I do not mind it. Yeah. So, you know, a bunch of Seether, Daughtry, Stain, Five Finger Death Punch, you know, all that stuff. A lot of stuff that young, like, 8 or 9-year-old me should not have been listening to. But, I'm glad. I'm glad I did. I just stumbled across, and I guess it went, yep, that's my jam now. Yeah, kind of same. My dad introduced it to me, and he was like, oh, I don't know if you'll like this, but here, give this a shot. And I was like, this is awesome. Now, should younger me have been listening to that? Probably not, but to be fair, it was really good music, so. Oh boy, this thing. I did my best to try to forget this was here. Really not good for a 9-year-old, but hey, he turned it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean, I like to tell myself that. Turned out, you know, just like, I turned out fine. I hate this thing. I honestly tried to forget that this was over here. I really tried. I think I'm just gonna be lazy and only do like a. Those ravines are not, will be enough. Yeah, I think I'm only gonna go like free deep. So like right here and up, like from this block up, and just fill it. I don't think I'm gonna bother trying to fill the whole thing. I mean, I could, but it's like this is gonna be on the edge anyway, so it's like I don't really see a point. It's one of those things that I'm gonna leave for future me. And then hate past me for leaving it for future me. probably start removing or picking up some of this dirt and putting it away before it lags my game out. Let's see, actually, I'm curious. So we got 160, which is actually really solid and smooth for right now. I have a feeling when I get over here where there's a bunch, it's gonna go down to like 90. No, 122. I honestly thought it'd be worse than that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, down to like 99. Ah, well. Should we look? How long have I been going for? I've only been going there an hour and 20. Yeah. That's what Minecraft will do, I swear. I sit down, go to do something, and next thing you know it, like 2 hours have passed. I mean, we are about at the midpoint. I think we'll go... Oh, actually, I need to go back so I can sleep. We'll go a little bit longer on the world here until, like, this shovel gets to, like, red, and then I think we might just go and do MCC, because I did kind of put it in my title, come to think of it. Figure it's a good change of pace, though I actually haven't played MCC games. The only thing I ever did on MCC Island was fish, so it'd be an interesting experience. I hope one day is hopefully I can get into an MCC. That would be awesome. Yeah. Hopefully, I imagine I would really enjoy that one day if I ever got invited to play in their like creator championship. That'd be awesome. I don't even care if I win. I'd probably just be full of like, I'd probably just be fanboying over the people that are in it the whole time. That would be great. Yeah, it really would. Eventually. It's been kind of slow rolling lately. But I know it's not all luck these days. Like, you know, you gotta fit certain criteria for your videos to do really well, but I think it's probably better just to dilute, well, not dilute, what's the right word? In a way, gaslight myself and just be like, you know, like at any point, or not at any point, but like pretty soon, you know, this is gonna happen. You're gonna make a viral video. I think some forms of gaslighting yourself is not bad. It's just like, it's only a matter of time, you know? Just keep believing, yeah, you'll get there, the big guys didn't start. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. I try to remember myself. Remind myself of that. Hold on one second. I need to. It is warm where I live. I'm hoping you can't hear a hum in the background, but I have to turn the fan on. It's getting very warm. Yeah. I mean, I usually sleep with a fan on all the time, or just have a fan on constantly anyway, but like even in the winter, I mean, but frankly that's just because I have tinnitus, so my ears ring quite a lot. I need like a white noise kind of thing. It's been very hot, yeah. Yeah, I also live in an area where like the summer months come around and it starts getting real hot. Oh, okay, we're in the red. Let's relax. I probably shouldn't keep going. Now, there was a part of me that is wondering if it would be easier to... You're gonna have to bear with me on this one. I'm just gonna pillar up, that way a creeper doesn't get to me. There was a part of me that was thinking, maybe it might be easier to make a kinda big creeper farm and get a bunch of TNT and just line it up. It would be messy, but yeah, it would be really fun. It would be kind of messy, but if I'm going over it anyway, as long as I just space them out alright and only really have them in at the top, it shouldn't be that bad. Oh, whoops, timed out. I'll probably only do it for like up here. Down here I'll mine this out. The creeper farm, that probably won't be for a little bit. I mean, maybe that's a next episode thing? It just depends how big I want to go with it. I mean... I'm so down for some explosions. Yeah, I mean, well, let's see. I have a couple, don't I? I think I actually do have some TNT. back over here. Yeah, because like it would be kind of annoying to go back over and like make sure it's all level with this, but I have a bunch of dirt to fill in holes in case I go too far. So it's not a huge deal. I had TNT somewhere. Come on, no, I know I had TNT somewhere. I don't know why I'm checking the chests I just placed down, but... Now we gotta look for a flint and steel, wherever the heck one of those is. You know, I've crafted like 4 flint and steels at this point, and I can't find any of them when I need them. Let's see, do I have spare dirt? Yeah, alright, cool. We're gonna do a little bit of a lesson here. Because if I was to go, like, right here, I believe that if there was another one that was right here, it would still explode it. So, quickest way to test that would be doing this. Okay. So, then it should be... Oh, actually, no, because it would go here. So it'd be like 1, 2, 1, 2, and so on, and just grid pattern the whole thing down. Which would be really quick, but shouldn't be too bad, considering I've got mostly dirt in there, all dirt over there. I can just fill in any holes, and then I'm going to be going over it with dirt anyway, so that's actually kind of not a bad idea. It would save me a lot of time. I mean, it would take a lot of time, but it would save me a lot of time too. Now, I don't know if I can join MCC on this. Let's see, what do we got here? I guess just dock mine. Any second now. This is the other reason I hate this mod. And I want flashback. Because I'd be able to just stop the recording and save it while being in the world. And I could save little chunks of it. Now, can I join MCC on this, or am I going to have to relog? What would it be? It'd be like... Can we just take a... I don't think I'm supposed to use that. Can we just take a moment and appreciate the fact that Nox Crew just absolutely cooks every time they make a map? I am gonna unequip this staff. If I can remember how. I've got a couple blueprints on here, but none that I don't think I can ever craft. No. Yeah, so I have some, but it's like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get the stuff for them. But now the problem is your boy is an avid fisherman. Now, the only problem is like, fishing is the only thing I've ever done on here. You could, yeah, but... They absolutely cook on these maps, man. I remember there was a certain point where I was actually going to start, like, my first couple videos were going to be like MCC fishing. I did actually use MCC Island to practice recording my videos. So that's how I kind of got stuff situated with OBS, was I would sit here for like 30 minutes just rambling, and then I would go back over it and like think of like how to make it better. But I did also just enjoy just sitting here doing nothing but this. I used to do a lot of tycoon stuff, so I'm not a stranger to just sitting for like hours doing nothing and then just waiting to get better stuff. Ooh, wait, hold on. Yeah, see, like, I swear, everything on here is just, like, picturesque, man. It's just perfect. I don't know how they do it, man. I don't know who they have on their team and what kind of witchcraft they're doing. Yeah, low-key same. I mean, like, you can... Like, I just gotta... Like, I could probably do something like this, it's just like, I gotta try. So you just gotta try and just... If it looks terrible, you just gotta try again, I guess. And it's just... I mean, eventually, if you just kept trying and did nothing but that, then... Wait... Eventually, he just kept going. Yeah, trying is tiring, yeah. I will admit, yeah. No, that's fair. Just briefly, I need to check something. I want to see who's going. Nobody I know. I will find somebody later. As an artist myself, it's been a while since I've drawn something because I was too lazy. Yeah, that's fair. The only art I think I've ever done, or, well, I mean, I've done a bunch of art, but like the only art I was like ever really decent at was like graffiti style. I think the multiple variations of graffiti art is actually pretty cool. Yeah. You'll be there, Grandma. Alright, let's try. I've never, okay, okay. Race to the other side and whack a chicken. Alright, sure. Ooh, wait, hold on. It's a resource pack, I know, but... Okay. Some of these are resource packs. Like, some of these you can't do. Yeah. Like drawing animals and bugs, but I could never do that. Ooh, 12. I'm gonna give it like a couple more minutes. I don't want to sit in a queue for an hour. I wonder who's at the top. First placements, that's daily. What about all time? Top 3, that's daily. These are all daily. No, we're not sitting here for 20 minutes. Battle box. Select special gear each round and put essential with continuous concrete faster than your competition. TB, when Major did kind of force me to practice drawing animals. We had activities that involved us drawing animals that we saw. Yeah, I've never really been good at doing animals, but at least not without like a reference. Like, you're lucky you get me in a good like a good drawing of a cat. That's about as good as I get. Wait, is the instance I'm in just dead? No, I've got the big one. Aside from another one that also has 38. Oh, let's see. Is there just one that, like, put me in the... Battle with other competitors to be the last player standing. Use your infinite blocks to move quickly and play wicked. Ooh. Oh. Alright. Do I have any clue what I'm doing? No. I don't know. I'm just gonna... I'm assuming this is like a Skywars hybrid. Great start. Let's follow the teammate. This quick timed orb of poison. I'm assuming that's a throwable. Looking nervous. I'm like kind of buns at PvP lately. Yo, alright, look, Minecraft sweat. You want to calm down for a second? Like, I get it, the name of the game is speed, but... Holy. Low-key fight, you were... Yeah. No, you didn't see anything, Rat the bottom a little bit. Gonna rat the bottom a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Smart plays, ladies and gentlemen. Smart plays, bro. I really should have stretched my fingers before this, low-key. Some players really shouldn't be allowed to play Minecraft. Like, my team's still alive. How am I 11th, dude? I was doing good. Don't do that to me. They're just letting him run off. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Oh. Like, I didn't know I was playing against Albert Einstein. I didn't know that, like, I had a, like, an insanely good, like, person. I don't know how to mess with HUD size. Snowballs. Oh boy. Stone axe is not terrible. It is not terrible, ladies and gentlemen. It is not terrible. I'm trying to just gauge what the other guy's doing. So there was a guy over there. I really should get like mines with my thumb button to like... Oh god, okay. Yep. Where the hell? Both on green, we're all on green team. Where the hell's the other guys, huh? Okay, everybody's just getting eliminated every 2 seconds. Holy. Okay. Yeah. Look at me weird, dude. Like, bro! Who comes up with that? Like... It was just ready, like, he doesn't hesitate, like, he's just ready. Like, dang, bro. Alright, bro. Yeah, sure. You definitely hit me on the way down right there. Oh, God. Okay. Come over here, dude. I wouldn't do it. I would just... Yeah. See, mate. Oh, we're on the edge of the border. We gotta go in. I hate that this HUD thing is, like, right on me. Ooh. Nice. Go first party this. I don't think those snowballs actually do anything to win, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Some people just shouldn't be able to play Minecraft, like, because some people's brains are just like, some people get to a certain point of playing this game where it's like, okay, dude, you played enough, let's just maybe move on to something else, man. Like, my PvP skills are so rusty, dude. Okay, hold on. While I'm chilling here, what? Not GUI scale. It's like I can't judge you. I've got no PvP skill. Like, I have PvP skills. It's just like I can't seem to. Okay, hold on. We're gonna leave for a second while I try to figure out this HUD issue. Because this is pretty annoying. Unless they have their own. They have their own settings that I can mess with on here. It's in HUD, isn't it? Dang it. Well, actually, wait. It's like right here, it's not a problem, but then you go to like, I go to Q, like, and it's just like, right there. Let's see. Maybe like 2 more, I think, and then... like 2 more. It might end it. Let's see, are the homies in Discord yet? Only one is. Yeah, nah. I'm usually not that bad at PvP, but I don't have binds and stuff set up. I really should. I don't mind quads though. Quads is a lot better. Ooh. No, I wanted to explore more. Alright. Yeah, see, like this. Like, it's so big on my screen, dude. It's like... whatever. The best kind of players adapt. Sorry, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. Wait, deals from based on charge time? Huh? Wait. Oh, I might have got a team of sweats. He just made his own head hitter. Hold on. I'm definitely not gonna get absolutely trashed on. Okay, bro. One of you's got reach, bro. I'm starting to get weirded out, dude. Somebody's got reach. Like, the last couple matches, like, they've been like, unless there is like an item in here that like, or like a skill they can use that like gives them like, oh god, unless they got like a skill or like an item or something that like ups a reach, like, I don't know, it's weird, bro. It's annoying. This is my last of Sky Battle, bro. This is just sweaty. This is genuinely just sweaty. It's like the same, like, 8 people. Not 8. It's like the same, like, 12, like, however many people, alright? Okay. Okay. No way I hit somebody out of that. Bro, who is this guy? What does this do? Jeez, man, I'm exposing myself right now. Not being a terrible player, holy. Ooh, wait, I see what you're doing here, Twin. I see what you're doing. This is weird, but I don't mind it. Okay, we're just mining it up. Alright. Dude, I look like a bot right now, bro. Is somebody up here? Okay. Borders. Oh. We gotta get down. Bro! Last one. Like, this is low-key. I didn't think this was gonna be aggravating, but like, it low-key reminds me why I don't play, like, arcade servers anymore. Like, I low-key just get dogged on every time. I don't know what this is. Kits. Sure. Whatever the hell this does. Can I modify this, please? Instruction blocks of completion. Hello? Holy, bro. Look, Omni-Man, it's... This world isn't yours to conquer. Okay, I'm getting dogged on too, dude. You wanna help? You're flanked, nerd. Haha! No, I didn't do anything. Is that it? I don't understand. Oh. Oh! I didn't. Oh. Okay. I think I'm understanding. I think I understand it. I think I'm kind of getting it here. I think I'm getting it now, Mr. Krabs. I'm getting it now. They flank it. He's got reach. Nah. You're 7 blocks away from me. You really want me to believe that you... Dude, it's like, am I really that washed that it just feels like everybody is... Am I really that washed? I think I'm really that washed. I think I'm actually that washed, and it just seems like everybody has reach on me, because, like, I'm so far disconnected from PvP in general. Jump him! Hello? Chris Kyle? I didn't do anything. To be fair, they would probably... Yeah, they probably have. Ooh. A box of untold secrets. Ooh, wait. I'm never gonna collect 20 of those stuff. Okay. I don't know what half of this is for, but... I don't know what half of that stuff's used for. Nah, it's so weird. In other games, my aim isn't as shaky, but then like I get on Minecraft and I'm like, oh, like, where do I aim? I don't know why. Could just be that somebody's actually watching me now. It may be. It might like. Well, not a recipe. I just need to see. Did I get anything to craft this? The flaming fist and the 8-ball hat would be really cool, but I'm never gonna get them. I could probably get this, but oh well. Oh, well, let's see. Yeah, we're over. Just trying to find a good spot to end. Okay. Rose is selling hot dogs. Oh yeah, this is prime right here. I don't know what I'm on. Oh, I'm on a sock. Yep. No worries. No worries. Have a great day. YouTube channel. See you all later.